Yeah, you're not about that minimalism. Nice triptych over your shoulder.
What?
Yes.
Your triptych over your shoulder? The 3-piece set on your wall?
Oh, that's what that's called?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks. I just put that up today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Money well spent.
Yeah. I get like all my crap off Temu now to decorate, and then I figure out this gonna work.
Honestly.
Just slap it up on a wall, figure it out.
Yeah, because I think I spent like $60 for all those, which is not bad. Really cheap,
That's
actually.
not bad.
How you got Delta bad hand?
Hi, everybody.
So good.
Hi.
Whoa.
That's all you get to see of John. I don't know why my camera turned on.
I love
Glad I
those.
wasn't masturbating.
Oh, sure.
I'm not.
Oh, honey, you can call me afterwards.
Baby, shoot!
Oh, stop it.
Goddamn girl, you so cute.
The
My
side of
OnlyFans
Kevin we didn't know we
is-
wanted.
What, Kevin, you
JUSTFANS.
Just fans.
Yeah, it's my OnlyFans. I only post pictures of scantily clad fans.
Do they
She
oscillate?
steals his hat.
You know it, baby.
Oh.
Because everyone loves to see that gyration.
Everyone.
I know I do.
Damn.
I already hit record in case anybody was wondering.
Oh no! Put it away! Put it away!
I refuse.
They're extreme.
Ooh, that's fancy.
What?
What Alex just whipped out?
Upgrade in the dice storage.
Hey,
Yeah.
a tween.
It's
So
like
big.
it's
I've
like
never
the
seen it so
tackle.
long.
It's like the tackle box of dies. I love it.
Yeah, like closes up like that and has like a couple.
That's so cool.
I mean, my D&D setup literally is a tackle box.
Is it affected by temperature? Does it shrivel up in the cold?
Yes.
I just hope someone was listening to like the last 2 minutes
But it was
and not watching.
close because she
I
was
was in the pool.
basically on standby because she said like
Was that time
we're not
Mhm.
evacuating because there's people who need to evacuate. We need to keep the roads open for them. I don't think
true.
it ended up coming like
It's
closer.
not like I need to tell anyone to hear that, but
We both did that.
where is my button? Tackle box of many things.
Ooh. Husky. Very nice.
Does a really good job of sorting everything.
Music. Please forgive me if I'm stuffing my face at times tonight.
All right, snacks are allowed at the table.
All right, we're going to get started in about a minute and a half. Guess who realized he forgot to take his medicine this morning?
Uh-oh.
Bob.
No, it was me.
Oh.
I took it, though, this afternoon.
Better late than never.
Mm-hmm. So how's everybody been?
Good. gonna make some coffee. I can still hear y'all.
Make me some too, please.
Hi.
Hello.
Cup.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's my toe, not a little sausage.
Oh.
I sure hope so.
Alex's foot is not your toy.
Yet.
That's ominous.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I found Skippy the gun.
Yay! Love Skippy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I did the Delamain missions and found GLaDOS.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even angry.
Are you GLaDOS?
I'm feeling
No, he's being so sincere right now.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Y'all are my people. Anybody got some MDMA?
Yeah, no.
No, I don't. I do have some acid if that's your jive.
Do you
Oh
really?
no.
I have
If
like
we're-
a bunch of tabs in my room that like just stay there and never get used.
Nice.
You haven't invited
We're not.
us over?
Do I have it in what?
You haven't invited us over?
I mean, if you want to have that kind of night.
Yeah, it seems a little messed up you didn't invite us.
How do you think I get so creative, guys? Come on.
What happens if the police raid your place?
Then I would say it's an illegal search and seizure. Can't hold me to that. Let me see your warrant. This is racism. This is unjust. Let me talk to my lawyer first. I'm a what's it called? A something citizen.
Sovereign citizen?
Sovereign
sovereign
citizen
citizen.
won't
Get
get
the
you
fuck off
any
my nuts.
points.
I do not consent.
Yeah, exactly. See, I already have it all worked out in my head.
You were in the bathroom. I did the Delamain quests and I found GLaDOS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
from Portal. Yeah. How'd you finish that? Just curiosity.
My intelligence is like at 20,
high
so I
enough?
merged them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the best ending, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I wouldn't know because I didn't get that.
Mm.
So, very interesting.
If you do that one, you get the Delamain car.
Oh, I got the card.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
the card. Yeah.
The personality of the car is going to be dependent on what ending you chose.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, like Knight Rider?
Mhm.
Kinda, yeah.
Cool.
It's an AI taxi cab. But like sci-fi AI, so not shitty.
Not like Elon Musk's.
Yeah.
Oh, but Mr. Feeney wasn't shitty. He was a great car AI.
It? Oh, he was. He totally was. Oh my god.
Sorry, Mr. Finney was an AI. I'm so confused.
He was the kid in Knight Rider.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Beanie.
The more you know.
Feeny!
Okay, let's start.
No.
Okay, I guess we're not starting. Thank John for that.
Okay, can we start in like a couple seconds? 2.
No, Mr. Chance.
Damn.
Okay, so y'all are at Ophiatora's castle, following the successful migration of people from Idleshire, or Cliffsiders from Idleshire, across the great open ocean to land in Kugane, and then all the way to Ophiatora's castle. And it's been a learning experience. Ooh, Book of Artifacts. That's cool. You bring a different one every time?
No, just whenever I want to read something different.
Oh, okay. Where do you read it?
Wherever I am at.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I derailed myself. But homes have been set up there. Kenji has overseen quite a lot of building at Ophiatora's castle in the intervening time. There's now homesteads, farms, lots of flowers, lots of crops. Business is booming with the Chocobo Ranch, your Chocobo breeders, I should say. And your armies are essentially finished training. With that all said, there's still some interpersonal things going on, and you're getting ready to attack Kato once and for all. Did I miss anything yet? I don't think I did.
Yeah, Kevin dropped the kids off the pool with Deej. As well as Sid's house. I assume there's a pool by Sid's house. I don't know.
A lot of
I mean,
constitutions.
There literally is, but yes.
Yeah. Well, that's right.
It's-
There's like that watering, that really nice clear water.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more of
They
a
were
lake.
super excited. There was never really a pool. They only had like a lake kind of in Cliffside. So kids were super excited.
And there's a giant pool of water beneath the Dawn Throne.
That's what I was talking. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Okay. What'd you say?
So a giant pool.
Wouldn't that be a lake?
Yeah. Yes, it's a lake.
Okay.
Or as I always call it, the ocean.
The ocean. Yeah. Well, it's not quite the ocean.
It's a large puddle of water.
Whoa. What's going on?
Somebody's getting a lot of texts.
Seriously.
There are a lot of messages. I'm guessing somebody swung in our game finally, and they're responding in our chat.
Oh.
Mm.
Maybe not.
Okay, can we just assume we're all at the breakfast table? Makes things easier.
Sure.
Perfect.
Split the party, going to a different restaurant.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm super excited. We gotta go kill this Kato guy, and then there's no more evil on this plane, right? That's how it works, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, okay. So what's the game plan? I'm thinking we should probably work something out. I know we got all them troops trained. Are we just gonna go run in there? I mean, yeah, how's this all work? I mean, shoot, what's your name again? Elena. Elena, what's going on with Kato's castle and such? Since you came from there, what's the best way if we're gonna go in to destroy that crazy behemoth thing? What's the best way to do it?
Well, I don't think infiltration is really an option, but You have a large number of forces mustered that have been trained by Mr. Kenji and Miss Azumi and crew. I would
Oh.
imagine the best thing would be to put them to use.
Well, can I stop you there? Why are we giving all these soldiers mustard and ketchup? I mean, I thought them were what'd you call them? Things that you put on the stuff, toppings, something mince. Why do they gotta be have mustard? You still there, Elena? You kind of like spaced out there for a sec.
That's a word for it. Somebody else can explain to Kevin what muster means.
Okay, don't be rude. I mean, I know I'm not the brightest, but I do know words.
You meant
Your troops.
Oh, that's right, condiments. Thanks, Deej. I knew that. You don't gotta make fun of me for mispronouncing condiments. It's a funny word, anyway.
Yeah. No, I got your back. Don't worry.
Well, since Elena ain't gonna be no help, I'm thinking since we have all the troops gathered together, we could go in, stage an attack, and while they're all attacking, kind of like we did with that king and such, or the king of the town, Sid's town, we can sneak onto the one side and kill that. What do you call it with the monster that has parts from everyone? Oh, speaking of Elena, does that monster have any parts from you?
No, all of my parts are where they had been this whole time.
Okay.
I was not present when that creature was assembled.
Oh, but do you know, okay, this hurt me thinking about it, but when we were flying back, I figured if you, or Kane, or anyone knew what parts came from this monster, it might help us in defeating it, right? So, for example, if this monster had, my arms, we know it'd be really, really strong. If it had your hands, we knew not only would it be really, really strong, it could slap people all the way to the ground, which is crazy, right? And if it had Deej's legs, not only would they be really cute legs, but it'd be able to dance all around and spin and do stuff like that.
That's true.
I believe I understand your train of thought, but I also believe you already have that information. The abomination was primarily crafted of Kato's deceased son that Kenji killed, and the various limbs of Miss Azumi's squad.
Okay.
How's that taste?
And what do they do? What was his son like real good at?
I can't say I never had the displeasure of meeting him.
Oh. Can you ever meet his son?
Right here.
Yeah, you could say I met his son.
Well, I don't find it very funny, Ken. No reason to laugh behind your voice.
Well, my friend, you knew for a fact that I killed the man, so obviously I had to know him in some way, huh?
Okay, yeah, maybe that was a silly question. It's sometimes hard to remember everyone you killed. Same thing for me. After a while, you just got to stop counting. You only got enough hands and fingers and toes. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get what you're getting at.
Great. So, what kind of special moves did his son have?
His son was in all ways unremarkable. Not a great soldier, not a great leader, just happened to be there on the account of his birth.
So, I guess to make his son stronger, because he was such a pathetic, horrible little individual, the only way he could do it was by putting other fighters' strengths on him, right? Do I understand that correctly?
I don't know. I don't know what this abomination quite is, and no one's described it to me in any amount of detail.
Okay, does anyone have an idea of like the layout of the castle, the layout of his area? I want to know what I'm walking into. If we're gonna fight, I need to know where to run to and what to hit.
Honestly, it might be better for us to lure them out of the castle.
No,
I think I might be able to provide some enlightenment.
no thanks. It's brought nothing here already.
Right. Well, Kevin, you could always use another light bulb up there, I think.
Yeah. I guess the castle could use more light. It was real dank. That's what you said it was, right? Did you dank?
Yeah, dank.
Yeah, dank.
Is that what that smell is?
Kevin sniffs under his armpit.
I think I gotta agree with Kenji over here. Luring them out's probably the best idea. If we do want to assault the castle, something you should know: it's a magically enchanted castle. The rooms move around. It's not always easy to find where you're going unless they want you to.
So we have to try and kidnap somebody to like lead us where we're trying to go.
Well, if that's the route you want to take, just remember that just about everybody that you meet there is going to be loyal to Kato.
Well, okay. Is there a way to get him out of the castle without having to kill everyone?
Roll it.
I think if we muster an army in the field, he'd come out to meet us.
Sir Diggity.
Be a great insult to him if we got up to the castle with all them folks.
Oh, okay. That ain't such a bad idea. Wait. Wasn't one of someone's sister was good at setting traps? Or did we kill that one too? Remember we were attacked in town and then someone set up a bunch of traps and we killed someone or hurt someone. That's Doomy. Wasn't that you?
Then it's Isamu, the strategist guy, right?
Isamu, yeah.
Yeah. Or did he die? I literally can't remember. Like I said, once you kill a bunch of people, you just stop counting.
It was Isamu. The one that's deceased is Makoto.
Okay. Yeah, Isamu. Yeah, you go with traps, right?
I am good with traps, yes.
Yeah. Well, what would you say? Before we gather for battle, doing those traps on the battlefield. Maybe not so where they go off right away, but so we know where to like farm or push specific groups of troops into your traps. Like they walk to the left and there was a trap, kablow! Or they go all the way up and there's another trap, kaboom!
Traps are well and good. They are very useful, but we will be fighting on terrain that is favorable to our enemy. They know the area. They patrol the area. The people that are there will report back to Kato. I don't know if setting up traps would have the desired effect here.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, so then it's just an all-out attack. Whoever's stronger wins.
I didn't say that. Let me ruminate on this, please.
Yeah, you can go to your room and think about it.
I'd prefer to do so here.
Well, then don't ask if you want to go to your room.
Of course. What was I thinking?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I know. There's a lot to think about. Being a leader and coming up with a plan, it ain't too easy sometimes. Well, anyone else? So if we are gonna get him out of the city, what's there to be sure that his son and him and Kato are gonna come out?
I feel like if Kenji shows up with an army and they don't do anything about it in front of all their soldiers, it's going to be a big sort of slight on them, and they're going to look really bad in front of everybody. So I think they're going to have to come out.
Correct. That's the idea, anyway.
Especially when they see Kenji.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well then I guess that settles it. We're definitely gonna try to assemble a group on the outside. Is there any way we can trick them or confuse them? Send like information that they think they should trust that they can't trust. Like say I don't know, like there's only a troop size of like 50.
I like that you're thinking this way. I don't think it'd be exactly easy to hide all the dust that comes up from this many troops moving.
All right, that was just an example, but give him information like I remember when we were growing up. Deej read this book. It was about this guy who was spoken a real weird accent. I'm pretty sure he was a dwarf, or something close to being a dwarf. And he got gathered all these troops, and they're trying to fight a king. And all the troops came out, and they fought. But what the other guy didn't know was there was a bunch of people on horseback, and the horseback people came in afterwards and started chopping them. I think they called that guy Braveheart. He lived at the end, right, Deej?
Oh yeah, that was a happy ending, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Just throwing that out as a plan.
Think we should Braveheart them?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we should Braveheart them.
Are you Braveheart in this scenario?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I ain't no dwarf, all right? And they call them little people. I remember just trying to make me be correct about how I call things and races and stuff. So I'm not a little person. Also, I don't speak that weird, funky, common that they speak, you know?
Is he talking about Lalafell?
No. They not Lawfell. I don't know. I think he said something about being Irish or Scottish or something like that. Weird words. Never heard of them before.
Wasn't his accent like terrible in Braveheart?
Well, he had a horrible accent. Everyone else had a good accent.
Yeah.
I loved it. Always have.
It's my island.
He was awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking we Braveheart them, right?
Oh yeah.
So what's a good way to Braveheart Cato's troops? Like, do they have a cavalry or something? Do they have people on horseback? Like, does anyone have any information? What have we been doing for the last 6 months?
Sorry, Kevin, we didn't include you much in the strategic planning. It was your brilliant mind we didn't want, mucking up the gum works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I'm here now, and if you want to use my brilliant strategical mind, yeah, I'm here for you.
Appreciate you. Didn't you have to get your kids to the Dawn Throne, or you already do that?
You just got back, man. Yeah.
Kevin, go away.
I'm just saying, I want to make sure when we approach this fight, we're using some good strategery.
Appreciate that. I'll tell you, you want to run by our strategery with our friend here?
Yeah, perfect.
As a matter of fact, I have something I need to do. Hancock. Yes, Master Hayate. How can I help you? Can you show me around some of those newly renovated places around the castle? Hancock looks like nervous as looking around to everybody. Hancock, if I wanted you dead, it probably wouldn't be wise of me to try to lure you away in front of the entire party. I'm not going to hurt you. Very well, Master Hayate. I'll show you around. And they go off.
I don't know why they think it would be weird if, they like each other. That's perfectly normal.
Absolutely.
You're
normal.
actually growing, my friend.
Yeah. Deej and I has tried to teach me the right things and the good ways to think.
Kevin says that Oleana chokes on her tea.
Okay, so we gather our troops and march them all over to the castle. We stand on the outside, and then we send a messenger in to say, hey, we gathered for a fight. We want to take over your castle. Is that the idea?
No. I think the idea is we gather our troops outside of a nearby town. We're not going to attack the town, but he hardly knows that. See, he'd be forced to protect his land. See, there's this small town over here. And Kenji pulls out like a map and starts pointing out areas.
Yeah,
Now that's
it has all the strategy on it. You've already thought about all these things.
now that right there, that's the town that forms most of the rice for the main castle. Without food, Castle can't hold out for any length of time. So he'll move out to protect his food, and then we fight in an open plain.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I remember Deej said once, an army marches on their feet. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was, right?
Yeah, that's how they walk. That's normal.
Yeah,
Most
exactly.
people walk that way.
Oh, I actually can't remember. There's something about food with that, not having food. But okay,
Kevin.
got it. So okay, so we pretend like we're gonna take this town and stop all the food that's coming in, and so now he has to meet us.
That's the idea.
But what if the villagers get real scared and try to attack us? I mean, I don't want to hurt them. They ain't doing nothing wrong, are they?
Those villages have such a small contingent of samurai, they wouldn't step out to meet us on the field. We step into their homes, that's a different story. Anyone would fight for their home or abandon it before we got there.
Okay. I like it. Okay, so and then once we get to this town, what do we hide all our horsemen in stables so they can come out later and braveheart them?
Kevin, I hate to break it to you, we don't have many many chocobos.
Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know. I checked on the chocobo farm before I got back. Flashback to when Kevin and Deej arrived. They checked on the chocobo breeding program.
Chocobo eugenics.
Yeah. Now I'm talking to Deej. Oh, hey, chocobo guy. How do you like the town?
He taught me to use the word chocobo.
Yeah. He's in the stables. It actually looks like the stables are filling up with chocobos. There's not nearly enough for your army, but there's at least 50 chocobos in here.
Oh, hey, you're doing real well. I mean, how's business? Like, is it better than it was before? Or are you finding people to buy the chocobo and whatnot?
Yes, we have buyers lined up for months, in fact.
Oh, hey, that's awesome. You got a lot of chocobo there. I think we're gonna need about 20 of them to head into war. Is that okay? I mean, I think some of the ones that I gave you should have breeded already, right?
Well, yes. I will let some of the buyers know that there's going to be a delay on their order, but yeah, absolutely, we can provide you with chocobos.
Wait. Auntie told me this. He said something about supplying them. Yeah, just tell the buyers demand went up, and it's going to be a little bit longer, and you're going to have to charge a little bit more for the chocobo because they're high demand.
Wait. Are you saying that I should increase our prices?
Yeah, of course. I mean, ain't that how that works around here? Yeah, you want to get as much value out of your customers as possible, extract as much wealth from them, and then you get rich and I get rich.
Yes, but, pardon me, I'm not your wise self, but wouldn't extorting our customers drive them to other businesses?
He says so. It ain't no extortion if they have to pay for it.
I think that's literally what it is.
I'll just charge them like a little bit below that so they don't go to other businesses. That's the idea, right? Just think, to go someplace else, you're gonna have to either do the teleporting thing, that costs money, or you're gonna have to get a wagon and hire chocobos and risk your life on the road. That costs money. So you just take whatever that would cost. You add a little bit of subtract a little bit, and there you go. That's the price for a new chocobo.
Do you speak for everyone in the castle leadership when you say this, or should I consult with others?
You know what? You're right. I may not know what I'm talking about, right, Deej? Maybe you should go talk to Inti. Inti knows the best.
Oh yeah, Auntie's gonna know all that stuff.
Kenji
Exactly.
back at the castle feels a twinge of rage for some reason.
So yeah, talk to Auntie, figure out what it is, but if you could, we'll need 20 chocobos ready to go by tomorrow. Battle ready. So do you need any gil to get that all ready?
No, you don't get charged at all. These are technically your chocobos. I work for you, remember?
Oh yeah, that's how that works. I've never had no one work for me before, but outside of all of the employees, because as I'm CEO. But yeah, here's 1,000 gil. Make sure I don't want these chocobos to get hurt, so they need to have saddles and supplied up for battle and maybe armor. I don't know how it works, but I think that should work.
Yes, I will have them outfitted and ready to go tomorrow, did you say?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, then yes, I will have my son help me get them prepared.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, how's the family doing? They like the new digs?
Well, my wife and daughter stayed in Kugane, but my son and I are settling in here.
Wait, why'd your wife and daughter staying in Kugane?
They wanted to make sure that our business there was not usurped or closed indefinitely. Wants to maintain a presence, you understand?
Yeah, I get it. Well, you best start making some more kids, so you can move the rest of the family down here.
Oh, I feel like 2 is plenty for our family.
Oh, 2? That's crazy talk. I mean, I think a good, strong family should have at least 6 to 10 kids.
How many children do you have?
There's something happened, so I couldn't have more kids. But hopefully more. Kevin starts turning super red. You know what? You looks like everything's going good here. I'll talk later. I'm gonna go head to the castle. Bye.
Follow after him.
I mean, you're literally in the castle. It's the stables are attached to the castle. Just FYI.
That makes it even stupider. So yes, he's gonna walk away.
Where we are to the bad guy castle.
Okay, flashback to the regular conversation.
On foot, if everybody's on Chocobo, you can get there in about 2 days. But it's also going to require a boat ride.
Okay.
Unless you teleport, but you can't teleport your entire army.
Right.
If everybody's on foot, and only some people on Chocobo back, and you got to go across the sea, you could imagine it's going to take at least 6 to 8 days.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Soul's
Oh,
gonna
anyway,
be-
so I've got about 20 Chocobo that will be ready to go tomorrow. Like I said, Deej and I talked to the Chocobo guy yesterday.
Kevin, do you think those Chocobo are battle ready?
He's gonna buy healing.
Yeah, give him 1,000 gil to make sure they'd have armor and such,
No,
and be
Kevin.
outfitted for a long journey.
I didn't mean equipped with armor. Chocobo are naturally skittish creatures. You put one next to the sound of a gun, it ain't gonna stand still.
Well,
These Chocobos have not been trained for battle, and I would not advise you to try to ride one into.
okay, yeah, I mean, I didn't know that, but well, at least we can use them to transport some goods and help with the getting the troops from one place to another.
Now that is a great idea.
I think it was my whole Braveheart plan. Dang.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
okay.
it's still a good plan, Kevin. I think we can make it work. But we have people here in our group that served in the military, and they come from various walks of life. We have our 2 Garleans. They were generals and whatever Soul was.
Soul looks up and he's just got armfuls of Popotos, and he's like, "What?"
and we helped the Garlands. We're in good with the Crown Prince. And Cosette's a knight of Ishgard, and she has a lot of contacts, and we actually helped Ishgard out. So maybe it's the time we reach out and see if anybody can help us for a change.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So, Cassette, Tavi, Soul, what would you do if you were preparing for a battle like this?
Well, I would see if I could get in contact with someone at the main office of the Knights Most Holy. And then I would see if they have available, because it really is a very high demand. It's very specialized sort of a breed. But if they were inclined to have available some of the battle chocobos and even some other soldiers to lend out to us as well? That would be wonderful. At least as a start. And then I can also reach out to Sir Estinian and see if maybe he'd like to help us as well.
John, your mic.
As
Sorry, there's an echo. John's mic
Sorry.
is open.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright,
Fine.
I know he's got supposedly, and this is just rumors, but just in case it could go in our advantage, he's got a little bit of the wanderlust in him. So maybe he might, I don't know, wander over our way and help us out with this little issue here. He might be interested. And then let's see what else. And she starts to like still count down off her fingers about just some vague things that she could do, but
And that's
Yeah.
not gonna make Hayate mad, right?
what was that?
It's not. That won't make Hayate mad if what's his name comes, right?
If who comes?
I don't know, the guy that you said was lustful.
Estinian?
Yeah,
Why?
Well, I'm not. I don't know. You tell me why.
What? Wait a minute. And like Cassette immediately just like shifts gears and like she's just like glaring up at Kevin, not angry at Kevin, but she's just like, hold on a second. What do you mean he might have something up with Estinian? Do they know each other?
I don't know. Hayate, you know Aston Ion?
He went with Hancock somewhere.
Oh, that's right. He ain't here right now. Okay. Oh,
And stealthy, you'd never know when he's around.
you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, let's see if we get some of those troops and maybe some battle people. What about you, Tavi? Oh, sorry. Is that will that work for you, Triple C?
Yeah, I can go and ask for sure.
Okay, good. Let us know.
Okay, bye. And she toddles off to be the little envoy to Ishgard, I suppose.
Cool.
The hag parked right now.
The hag or the magic?
Did you win?
Isn't that called the hag?
No,
Oh, that's
the
the.
hag.
Oh, that's right. Where's the magic tech?
Oh, it's at Sid Garland's garage in
Ishgard.
I think we should get that for Nishgard before we head out. So I think.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Hey, Tavi. So, thoughts on battle plan? Weren't you one of the smart ones in your fighting group?
Hold on.
Okay, well, calm down. You don't gotta answer all a second. Not like we're having a war planning meeting right now or nothing.
He's not a morning person.
Yeah, I've noticed. And you know what?
He's not a morning person. Tell him 4 p.m. is not the morning. It's just gonna make it worse.
Okay, so we'll get the fighting robot. Triple C's gonna call and ask about the troops and the battle ready chocobos. I think someone said it takes about it's like 6 to 8 days march and boat ride to get over to the castle and then the granary. What else do we need? Anything else?
I'm gonna be making some of the refreshing goo for my fire my refreshment on the way, so I can hopefully heal us a little bit more than I was before. But I don't think I personally have anything to do other than that.
Okay. Hey, Mamulja, how quickly do you think it's gonna be until I'm done with the training?
Amulja is my race. Zoralja is my name.
You know, you think I'd know that by now, figuring that you've been traveling with us for the last month?
I would by now.
You're right. Yeah,
Why wouldn't you?
Zoralja, about how long do you think I'm gonna be ready to be able to fight with a shield and carry a two-handed sword in one hand?
Do you have 20 years?
Yeah, I'd like to think I got 20 years. It's whatever Bob deems I have left.
At our current pace, 20 years sounds about right.
20 years.
I'm kidding. Give it a month of hard training and you should be able to figure it out.
Well, maybe a month of training. I feel like we're just spending like another month.
You spent at least 2 weeks on a ship babysitting your children and barely training.
Okay, first off, it's not one that you babysit when it's not your children. All right, I was taking care of my kids, and I hadn't seen my kids for like ever. You know, we're getting to know each other. Plus, their mom just died. She was turned into a zombie, and bless her soul, is now buried where she turned.
You asked me how long until you're finished training. The fact that you have excuses does not speed up your training.
Okay, fair point. Okay, so can we hold off on fighting for like a month? Maybe if I like dedicate every single day, for 48 hours in a day to train, I could double the rate.
I am too tired to explain the math to him. Perhaps somebody else can.
Yeah, that'll only take 10 years, Kevin.
Oh god, I just don't have that many years. Okay, so how quickly can we get all this together, everyone? Triple C's gone. How quickly to get everyone ready for the fight and for the march and get the supplies ready for an entire war?
Contact people back in
Contact. She didn't actually leave. She's gonna come.
The innocent me.
Our men are ready to fight,
the
Kevin.
realists for-
We've been training them. We ain't exactly been sitting on our hands these last few months.
Okay, so I guess we'll wait for Triple C to come back and let us know how long it's going to take for her to get either more troops or war chocobos or nothing.
Kevin, what were you asking me?
Oh yeah, thanks for joining the war council again. You seem kind of out of it. I was just saying, weren't you one of those smart people in the army? What kind of like a smart plan do you have? I mean, do you think the Braveheart plan is a good plan?
No.
I don't mean to disappoint you, Kevin, but planning was never really my role. I kind of led by the moment. I was actually pretty well known for it, but our planner was. I had someone who's really good at making plans that I didn't follow. So.
Yeah. You know what? That's kind of how I am too. You know, kind of figure it out by the moment. Too much planning and you just get confused.
I don't know. I kind of. I don't know. It sounds illogical, but I have a knack for feeling things out and making calls in the moment.
Okay, that's good. I mean, it's definitely going to come in the handy for this fight. Okay, I guess we just wait for Triple C to come back and, I'll put all my energy into training and maybe I'll have to figure something out before we leave.
So Cassette went to go find the Moogle, the one that you don't have because you didn't complete that quest?
Yeah, so then she's going to have to walk all over the town and find the Moogle in town.
The closest delivery Moogle is in Kugane.
It's a lot of time.
Off she goes.
Also, there's a quest we were supposed to complete? I thought they were going to come to us with the quest.
No, they told you where to go, and you guys did something else. They told you got to go to Thornwood March in the Black Shroud.
Damn it, Millie! You were supposed to remind us of these things. Kevin can't think of it all.
Wait, like depending on how much time has passed, how big has Tama gotten?
Not big enough to ride.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, he's like maybe the size of Fenrir at this point.
Okay. So like,
Oh,
Hi, Fenrir, not the wolf Fenrir.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, off she's going on a very determined walk.
You could teleport.
She does have the Kugane. Yeah, but she's not the smartest person in the. Yeah. Okay. She teleported then to Kugane for that delivery Moogle.
There's an assistant at the teleport crystal or the aetheryte for Sasaki Village, and they'll teleport you. To Kugane, it's only 100 gold.
Sold. So then she writes a very as detailed as best as she can, which usually means that it's probably 5 or 6 pages too long of long-winded information. To both the Holy See, or no, not the Holy See, the Knights most.
The
What was it?
Congregation of our Knights Most Holy.
Knights Most Holy, thank you.
Yes.
The Congregation of the Knights Most Holy to send a formal request for at least the battle chocobos, or the soldiers and the battle chocobos, to help them with this endeavor
Just
with
so I understand,
Kato.
you're writing a letter for the Moogle to deliver it from Kugane rather than just go and ask yourself with teleport.
I thought the same thing, but I'm like, well, she says she's not that smart. That's
She's
Kevin. That's
not.
Kevin's thought process.
She's not. She really, like, I'm legit playing her like as intended with her intelligence score.
No, you're good.
She's thinking her heart's in the right place, but um but no, she's trying to make this as nice and as formal as possible, instead of just walking up to someone's house uninvited and barging in and be like, hey, can you guys come help us. She's thinking, okay, I got to make sure this is on the right kind of parchment. I need to find a letterhead. I need to make sure this is notarized, all this other ridiculous stuff. To send
Color.
and get like a special envelope, and maybe even like a special kind of Moogle to deliver it.
Are you gonna be dazzle it?
What's that?
Are you gonna be dazzle it?
No, it's going to be professional looking and whatnot. So she's going to get like a special kind of like wax and like a special seal to put over it and whatnot. It's going to be so fancy. And then she's going to have to do the whole thing all over again. But this time it's going to be to a Moogle that it is up to the Moogle's job to somehow find Estinian to ask if he can help out with their endeavors.
Okay. The Moogle magically is able to deliver much faster than normal. Are you know this? You know that Moogles can deliver very quickly. Are you intending to stay in Kugane and wait for a reply, or are you going back to the castle with instructions for the Moogle to bring the letter there?
She'd wait for the Moogle to come back with a reply.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing in the meantime?
Well, after the meeting, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna teleport to Ishgard and get my mech and teleport back with it.
And it is an inanimate object, so that works.
Mm-hmm.
You just gonna take it? Are you gonna say hi to Sid?
Well, I'm
or
gonna say hi to Sid and everything. I gotta give them my little claim ticket, and they make sure they gas
They
it up
dry
for
cleaned
me
it.
with the
Soul's gonna be walking around the castle looking for Deus because he wants to see if she can insert that gem into his bow.
But Deus just went to Ishgard?
He doesn't know that.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, after the meeting, I would have been kind of like meandering off. You could have grabbed me and
Sure.
and we could do that. I could, yeah.
I kind of like the idea of you waiting until Deus leaves to find her, though.
We can do it however
Mr.
you want.
Travolta, just
However you want to do it.
Yeah.
I figured either way you could do it when you got back.
Yeah, we can do that then.
Okay.
I still got that sovereign glue, so I can.
Nice.
It's like super glue. It actually melts the gem.
Oh.
It's like it melts the plastic. Yeah.
Sorry, Millie.
Okay. You got any opium in there, Jimmy?
Always.
Okay. we hear the smoke alarm going off all of a sudden. Okay, so in one fell swoop, you go to, or not one fell swoop, you go to the Aetheryte and have the attendant there teleport you to Ishgard. Good jump.
How much would that be?
450.
Okay, 450 going that way.
It's gonna be the same coming back.
Oh, even with the thing with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not in person.
Nice.
So they teleport you, and you go from rather temperate climate to very cold.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you end up at the Aetheryte crystal in Foundation of Ishgard, which isn't far from the Skysteel Manufactory, which is where Sid is.
Yeah.
But you, as soon as you arrive in Ishgard, it's just like you remember, although it looks like lots of people, both noble and commoner alike, are engaged in the process of rebuilding, and everybody's lending a hand to it.
Oh.
Yeah. It looks like there's some positive change perhaps going on. Although, as you walk by, you do hear some people shouting. It's like the annoying people that stand on a street corner telling you that you're going to go to hell unless you repent, except they're talking about how this is not the natural order of things, and we need to return to the way things were. But you, if you want, you ignore them and head to the Skysteel Manufactory.
Were they I'll take a look at them. Were they predominantly noble types?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any House of Mail people specifically, or
What is he doing?
Oh, I was pointing at Christian
Oh,
and
I thought
I
you-
could call to see if there was any
You're-
surveil people around.
I
No,
thought
sorry.
you were pointing
sorry.
at Fenn because I saw him run over there.
Oh,
I'm like,
no,
what's
no,
he doing?
my bad. I didn't even know he was over there, so I was thinking, my bad.
No, it's okay. Yeah, so none of the noble-looking people are wearing their house crests at the moment.
oh, okay.
But you also know that Houses of Mail has more or less been decimated and disgraced, so that could be why. Yeah, but you end up at the Skysteel Manufactory, and it's blast of hot air as soon as the door opens, just like you're used to.
Nice.
And going inside, you find Sid, and he's there with Biggs and Wedge. Have you met Biggs and Wedge before?
Yeah, back
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy VI. And... Yeah,
Have you met them in
we-
this one?
Yeah, we met them.
Okay.
I was just saying New Hope.
Yeah, Biggs is the Lalafell and Wedge is the Rogadin. Or do I have that backwards? Jess, am I backwards?
All I know is that the Lalafell has a crush on
Tataru.
Tataru,
Yes.
and I'm upset that they never went expanded on that because I thought that was really cute.
Well, Tataru is the main villain of the game. Can't really give her a love interest that early.
Sure you can.
Okay.
So she's the villain.
Is that
Yeah, who made
Willem
that
Dafoe?
rule?
Wedge is the Lalafell, thank you, and Biggs is the Rogadin. So I was right. I was backwards. Is that looks like
It definitely is him.
that is Willem Dafoe as Sid from Final Fantasy VII. That's amazing.
Also, Wedge and Biggs are blitzball players. You guys have it all wrong.
My bad. Yeah, Final Fantasy Willem to Sid. That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, so they're in there and they appear to be working on. It looks like a miniaturized airship, but like a single-seater airship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and on the side of it is painted the Mana Cutter.
Mana Cutter, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks very nice, guys.
Deus?
Oh, hello.
Hello. What brings you to Ishgard?
Oh, I was just going to, collect my things, and we're going to be invading a castle, so, we're going to...
Is this an invite?
If you'd like to, yeah. Well, it seems you're busy, though. You got this... Was it a prototype going on here?
Sure, we'll go with that. We just went straight into mass production. This is the third one.
Oh, well, very nice.
Yes, this is the Mana Cutter Mark III.
Like it.
Mark 1 and 2 definitely did not crash.
Well, that's good to hear.
Definitely not. Yes, but, do you have your claim ticket?
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we'll make sure we get you the right suit of Magitech armor. Wedge,
Do you have
why
more
don't
than
you go
one
get it?
suit here?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I look visibly disappointed.
No, the Garleans took them with them the last time they left.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense.
Yes. Well, which castle are you attacking? Or should I say, are we attacking?
Oh, well, that's a good question. I never got the name. We were just talking about who we're going to kill.
And who would that be?
Oh, it's a guy called Cato.
The countenance of his face just completely changes.
Oh. Hope he's not a friend of yours.
No.
Oh, good.
He certainly is not. One hears things.
What did you hear?
Well, I heard that he's stirring up some trouble in the Far East. He has his eyes set on the throne, the Fingashi.
Yeah, that's what we heard too. But the problem is that part of the trouble he's stirring up is with one of my friends, so we can't.
Which one?
That. Oh well, specifically Kenji. However,
that's a man who knows how to drink.
Yes, and his other friend Izumi and her crew, and then we have two new friends that I don't think you've met yet. Hayate and what's her name? Oleana.
No, I don't think I'm familiar with them. You sure make a lot of friends.
Yeah, well, mostly it's Kenji making the friends because first they're trying to kill him, and then we kind of bring him over to our side.
He has that way about him.
He does. Sometimes with the drinking, but hey, that's another thing. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to get back, and we're going to attack the castle. Hopefully not in like 20 or 10 years for Kevin to be ready, but maybe in the next couple of weeks.
That would be ideal, yes?
Yes.
You actually, the doors fly open, and you see a post mogul in there. Is this the congregation of our Knights Most Holy? Doesn't look like it. Bye! He closes the door and goes, flies away.
Does that happen a lot?
No, it doesn't. Must be a rookie.
Yeah, okay. Well, just very interesting because one of my friends was trying to reach those knights as well, so interesting. Yeah, so invading the castle is what we're going to do, and I need to have my right to do that. So.
Okay. Well, of course you could have it back. It was yours to begin with. But if you like our assistance, I'm certain I could rustle myself up, and I could certainly command Biggs and Wedge to come with me because they never disobey me.
Yeah, I would love it if you could join us. We're staying at Ophiatoris Castle, and then we'll be moving out from there.
Is this a siege situation, or is it like a full-on assault, or what?
Oh, have you read the story about Braveheart?
Is that the one with the guy who tries to do an accent really poorly?
Yeah, the dwarf, Anyway,
Yes.
It's a very happy ending to that one. So we're hoping for an equally happy ending with our endeavor. But it might be a siege type of situation, the way Kenji was talking about taking over their food supply. So,
I see.
But I don't know that. I'm not a
I'm just trying to think of what kind of weapons I should stock the mana cutters with.
All of them.
I like the way you think, but it might not fly then.
You could do the Mark IV then.
I do like the way you think. How long do I have?
Probably a couple of weeks, I would think.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention in the meeting, but everyone was talking, and it seemed like a long time just to decide what we're going to be doing for dinner.
Huh. Well, where will you be staging? Where should I meet with you?
Oh, just Ophiatoris Castle. We're going to be there in the courtyard.
Ophiatoros Castle. Wasn't there a samurai killed there recently?
Well, I mean, there was...
I hear rumors something
owner.
about a pincushion.
Oh, yeah, it was part of the owner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
sure you can
fell-
tell me the story.
He
when
fell
we get
into a trap door with spikes, I think. It was an accident.
there. Let's see. All right, I will take your word for it, since you say it so sincerely.
That's the way I heard it.
Right. Well, yes. Why don't you send a post mogul here when you're ready for us to come join you?
Sure, yeah, we can do that. I know Cosette was going to go find one, so
Okay.
we'll have her do that again.
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, it's always a pleasure to see you. It looks like we've got some work to do.
Yes, always great seeing you. Thank you very
Good
much.
to see you
Oh,
too,
you're
Daisy. Claps you on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh, and here comes Wedge now.
Oh, thank you, Wedge. And goodbye, Biggs. See you later.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm going to jump in, rev it up, go back to the Aetherite, and teleport back.
Okay, and you already marked off the money.
Yeah.
And you land on the teleporter dude. and he dies. You
Wow.
squished him. Sorry.
Yeah, he got a good life.
Yeah, his assistant just got a promotion.
He went out doing what he loved.
Teleported people.
Getting squished.
He died doing what he loved, being squished.
Hey, sometimes you pay extra for that.
What happened?
Sometimes you pay extra for that.
Yeah. Where was the Beer Fest reference?
The I Miss You GIF is from...
Is that really?
Yeah. When they're trying to find the, like, Beer Fest, like, side door, and they, like, get lost in, like, the side little things. And there's, like,
Okay.
the weird, freaky shit going on.
Man, it's been a while. But yes, I remember that. You guys can just call me Landfill.
It's so fucking good. I lost it the first time I saw that.
I love Gary Oldman.
Mm-hmm. He's so good in Slow Horses, man.
So good in everything.
So good.
He looked really like he put on a bunch of weight for Slow Horses.
Well, he's supposed to be like an over the hill like ex like spy that's like drunk and like alcoholic and all this stuff.
Like me. So
It's not called Fast Horses, okay?
That's right.
Fast donkeys. Okay, so it looks like you have acquired the services of one Sid Garland. And you now have your Magitech Reaper back, which you named...
It's the Schwarzritter.
The Schwarzritter.
It was named Grim.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
No one liked Grim.
Who would just lose? Oh, he lost Iris. I thought that was Will for a second.
I assumed it was Will leaving.
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah, that's not your MO at all. Okay. One second. Important text.
Pops enjoyed that. He had to think about it for a second before not telling me your pitch.
What was that?
I said in Dofers, I was like, oh, I was so close to getting Daz to give me his pitch.
What'd they say?
They laughed.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's your next pitch? And I was like, wait a second.
I was like, in that moment, I panicked because I did not want you to actually tell me because that was like, oh, that would be really bad if you told me.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay, welcome back.
The gang's all here. Wait, no, there's no Hayate. Damn it!
So Soul still wandering around with Papotos waiting for Deus to get back?
Yes.
And Deus, do you go right back to the castle after arriving at the...
Oh yeah, I'll go back to the castle and
Okay.
I'll park my thing in the courtyard and
We talking about the Reaper?
yeah, the Reaper.
Okay.
Just twerking out in the courtyard.
The Reaper Mark II Custom.
It's a Mark II?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of modifications.
Yes.
So Soul will see you park it. Oh, Deus, there you...
Oh, drop
Shit.
Oh, here, let me help you pick up those Papotos.
They're gonna get bruised.
Thank you. Do you think you could follow me to my room? I have a question for you.
Sure, yeah, of course. Maybe we can get a sack along the way.
Oh, it's a lot more fun carrying him in your arms like this. So, get back to the room and then go. Ah, yes. So, what I wanted to talk to you about was this, and hold up the little ruby that Millie gave me. I don't know if you recognize it, but Millie gave it to me to hold on to for a little bit.
Oh, was that Millie's gem?
Yes, the one that she was using to cast spells.
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm gonna hand it to Deus and go, do you think you could put that in my bow so that I could use them both at the same time?
Oh, sure. I was watching the professor, and he was getting really into jewelry towards the end of his time with us. And he actually showed me how to do little brackets to kind of hold gems and various, pieces of jewelry that he was making. I could definitely do something with this.
Excellent. Sounds like the professor's midlife crisis is going to work out well for us here.
Who would have known?
I assume that's what the jewelry is about.
Boom, got him.
So, how long do you think this will take you?
Oh, this is like an overnight job. I can do it today.
Oh, fantastic. You really are the best.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, gonna hand the bow to Deus, and as soon as he hands it over, very nervous about it, but he's just trying to act like he's cool with that. And be like,
Would you like to touch it one more time before I take it?
no, that's silly as he's touching it. And then, yes, just when you're done, please bring it back.
Oh, I will. I will bring your precious back to you. Don't worry.
That's my precious. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No, is there anything that you need help with? I know that you probably have a lot to prepare for this. If you need any sort of hands, I can help you. Not that I know what I'm doing, but I could do my best.
Oh, well, you've always taken direction well, so I appreciate that. If I do need help, I will come see you first.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, right here, probably.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So
Just sure.
sits on the bed and starts tuning his, I guess it wouldn't be the mandolin because that's on the bow. I guess he'd pull out his little bongos
There
and
you
sort
go,
of
bongos. Nice.
going into it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go back and I'll try to get it done fast so that way we can come back and do a jam session before tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
What instrument do you play?
Castanets.
Oh. I thought you were going to play like the saw. Like,
Yeah. And someone else blowing the whiskey jug.
yeah.
3
Pretty.
X's.
No, it's going to be Oleana with her pipe. She'll blow her pipe.
Oh, Cassette has a concertina.
Yeah.
Frey's got a vuvuzela. Oh, wait, wrong campaign.
Let's just not go after the castle and just start a band.
Concertina, vuvuzela, pipe, and saw. And guitar.
Doesn't get any better than that.
We could be like Aozia's like traveling folk punk band. Yes,
A folk punk
I
band.
like where this is.
we're
going.
so doing this.
Industrial emo. Wait.
That'd be cool.
That'd be something out of Garlemald.
Yes.
And absolutely would be something out of Garlemald. All right. Speaking of Garlemald, was one of you or multiple? What are they doing?
They're playing.
Okay. It looked like Bob was playing dead.
I think he was trying to get Fen to engage.
They do that a lot. Sorry, the dogs are being very cute. You guys mentioned Garlemald. Were you also sending word to Garlemald requesting help?
I don't think Sol would think to because he wouldn't expect Garlemald to send help. I don't know if Tavi thinks differently. I feel like Tavi would probably even think more extreme along Sol's line of thinking, but maybe not.
Yeah, what would Tavi do?
It's a bracelet that Sol has on.
WWTD?
Yeah.
What would Tavi do?
Guess I gotta fake my own death and just go be a blacksmith somewhere.
Oh, there you go. Stay drunk all the time.
Did he go AFK?
Now we're talking.
Talking to me?
No,
No,
Eric.
Tavi.
Miss. What did I miss?
Oh, Sol was asking if Tavi would have thought to call Garlemald for assistance.
Probably not.
That's what he figured.
Yeah, because Sol would think that they wouldn't send anybody to help, and he probably would assume that Tavi is thinking the same thing and wouldn't even probably ask him.
Well, Tavi's still kind of incognito.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So, Cassette is in Kugane, and about 4 or 5 hours have passed. People just keep trying to buy Cassette drinks. Would she drink anything that's bought for her? Because the Post Moogle is inside of the Shiokase hostelry, where they're serving drinks, playing cards, mahjong, that kind of thing.
I would say if it was alcoholic, no, because she's on a mission.
Okay. So they just keep bringing you green tea.
Okay.
You've been drinking green tea all day. You're pumped.
And probably needing to go to the bathroom very frequently.
Yes. Goes right through it. Yeah. The dogs are play fighting. In case you can hear them, that's why.
10 gold on Bob.
I would go ahead.
Like I just keep thinking there's like two like male Moogles in the or post Moogles in the background, like fighting over a sack of mail or something.
Who gets to deliver a message?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, as you down one more glass of tea, are you Cassette?
Yes, that's me.
He
Who's
just
asking?
pees. Oh, hi. I'm Coopop. I'm your friendly post Moogle. You literally just saw me like 5 hours ago.
Hello.
Hello, message for you. Hands out a letter.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, here's a tip for your services. Thank you so very much. And she hands him, was it 2 gold pieces?
Is
I
that
don't
what your hand?
I have no idea. As a player, I have no idea what the proper like tippage is for that service.
As much as you want.
Yeah, what's tipping culture in here?
Not really existent, but.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then she wouldn't give it. If it's something that doesn't exist, she wouldn't give it.
I mean, the Moogle's like floating there waiting for you to give him something, but.
So there is a tipping culture?
Not really.
He's a greedy Moogle.
Talk to Inti.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens from time to time. Let's put it that way.
Inti's like, hang around for a tip.
Oh, well, if there's no tipping culture, then she'd be like, did you need something else?
He kind of deflates a little bit. He's like, no, bye bye, and then boom, like a gunshot is out of the room.
Nice. Oh, well, let's see what we got here. And so she'll open up the letter to see what the responses are.
Okay. To the Honorable Cassette, and gives your full name, which I haven't memorized because I'm not Mike. Give us your name again. Come on, give us the full thing.
Let's see. Gosh, let's see if I even know it.
I always hear it.
I think it's Cassette. I think it's Cassette Cococha de Cocha de Fortin.
That sounds right.
Nailed it.
Yep, but I don't know what the proper title is for a knight. Would she be Sir then? S-E-R?
Technically, yes, you would be Sir.
Okay.
But they addressed you as the Honorable.
Okay. So is that like a slight then?
No, it doesn't seem like it's meant to be.
Okay.
Thank you for your letter requesting assistance. We have read through it. I apologize for the delay in response as we deliberated. But given your recent services for the city, I am pleased to tell you 2 things. 1, you have been promoted to the title of Crimson Dragoon.
Ooh.
As such, you are entitled to the rights, responsibilities, and pay of such a station, Sir Cassette. And then, as for your inquiry, the Congregation of our Knights Most Holy can spare 50 knights for your cause. Please let us know when and where to send them.
Gosh, Cassette is so happy reading this letter. Like, she's just like jumping up and down, like not like as a dragoon would, but like as just a regular Lalafell, just like jumping up and down for joy. And you just see her pigtails bouncing up and down, and she's just like, I got promotion! And so like because she's so kind of buzzed on the green tea, it's going to take her a couple of minutes to kind of come down from it. Is that the only response she got? Did she get anything from Estinian?
Keep reading.
Okay. So she'll keep reading.
Okay. So in the letter, it says that they'll give you 50 knights who
Mhm.
will come with their own battle chocobos, and they can arrive wherever you need them.
Mhm.
And then it signs it Sir Amaric de Borel. Or not. I'm sorry, wrong
From
name.
the grave. Oh my God, that's awesome.
I'm trying to think who's the Lord Commander now. It's signed by the Lord Commander because I haven't made up a name yet.
Okay.
Yes. And then there's a second letter, and it is addressed to you from Estinian.
She takes it for a moment and just like discreetly just like smells it to see if there's any sort of like, how some folks like send letters with like perfume and whatnot. She just, out of curiosity's sake, just sees if there's any sort of like certain scent from a
It
letter
smells
given
like,
to you by the.
It smells like Elysian musk and unwashed armor.
Scrumptious. So
Harshafan. Thank you. It was Harshafan. Lord Commander Harshafan. My bad.
oh wow, no way, he got promoted too. Damn,
Well,
go
he
Hershey.
can't fight anymore. He's missing an arm. So.
Damn, go Hershey.
Promoted to a desk job. Nice.
Gosh. But wait, okay, so I can't remember if this was like just in game or if we also did this in the campaign as well, but was he also an illegitimate son here in the campaign as well?
He was naturalized, but yes.
Naturalized. Okay, so he's like legit in the House of Fortemps, right?
He was
Okay.
claimed my grandfather.
Okay, cool. Lost my train of thought. Oh, she opens up the letter to read what's inside.
Just the letter says, and this is written out. Humph. When and where? I'll be there.
Like, I love it. She sends like an 8-page letter to him, and he just responds with like just 8 words tops. Sweet. So Cassette's super happy. She immediately goes back to the Aetherite and goes to port back to home base to share the good news with everyone.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yay! Ooh, the Crimson Dragoon. That sounds so fancy.
Yeah, it sounds really cool.
Ooh, do I get like really awesome Crimson themed armor? Are they sending that in the mail?
No. You
Oh,
gotta provide your
come
own.
on.
Really?
Or you gotta go
What?
there to get it. Maybe you gotta go there to get it, but
Okay.
they did not send it.
Okay. So she'll probably do that too when she remembers to do it. But yeah, for right now she's porting back to home base to share the good news with everyone.
Okay. He did not hit a dinger. Sorry.
How long have you been gone, Triple C? Just like a day.
Yeah, like half a day.
Oh, just half
Not
a day.
even. Maybe
Yeah.
like a third of the day.
Ish.
You can see only half the people. Oh, Kevin's gone. You saw him training as you walked into the castle. Oh, wait, welcome back, Triple C.
Kevin, oh, you're busy training, and she like runs up to him to see what he's doing.
As
you know what?
As you
What?
run up to him, Rawljaw just like leaps forward and swings his sword, which Kevin very quickly blocks but gets knocked backwards. Sloppy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was Triple C. Yeah, I was distracted. Sorry, Triple C. I'm training right now. Do you need something? Oh, how'd everything go with the sending the letter to the mogul? Why'd you disappear?
Oh,
Now Kevin's like,
great news. Great news. I got the okay that they're going to be sending us troops and battle chocobos, but not only that, they're going to be under my command because I'm the Crimson Dragoon. I don't think there's ever been a Crimson Dragoon before, but apparently that's going to be me.
oh, duck. Do you duck?
Where?
No, duck!
Where?
I'm trying to block a hit that's coming towards you. Oh yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Sorry,
Are
I'm
we
just trying.
training, or are we talking?
Training. Triple Z, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, you mind? I gotta dedicate all of this, make sure we're ready. But congratulations on one of the Crimson Red Thingy but Dragoon. I hope that's a good thing.
Okay. Have fun
Listen,
feeding the
Kevin,
ducks.
This is called the Sky Splitter, and he gets he's charging up an attack.
I don't think my legs go that way.
Spready to the gods.
Oh my!
All right, so Cassette just goes back on her way to let the others know about what's going on. She'll want to let Kenji know for sure.
Okay, where was Kenji at this time?
What time is it during the day?
It's like early evening at the latest.
Oh, early evening. He would have already finished all of his training for the day, so he'd be back at the castle, having a drink and losing a round of mahjong with Tabby.
Perfect. So Cassette's gonna find Kenji and Tavi. Hey, guess what?
Welcome back. What?
I got this is so cool. So Ishgard went ahead and they said yes to my request for the soldiers that we needed, but also to the battle chocobo. We're gonna get 50 of them. But even better, they're gonna be under the command of yours truly. And she sort of like stands with her hands on her hips and just like pointing at her chest, just like, me. And she's so proud of herself. She's like, you're looking at the the only Crimson Dragoon.
Cosette, that is
Congratulations.
incredible news.
I know, it's not great. I'm
Not
so
only
excited.
are you more than deserving of that, but those 50 heavy cavalry could really change the battlefield. Thank you.
I'm excited. This is fantastic. I should tell everyone else. I think so. I think
That's pretty great. Quick question for you. Given that they've given you a title, does that mean you're required to, partake in their battles if they call upon you?
Oh, always. Like, I've always been a soldier of Ishgard. So, yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, priority-wise, if they're calling upon you, well, you also have obligations here. Are you obligated to go there?
Well, that's a good question. I haven't really thought about that before. I guess I'd have to talk about that with my CO, since this would be extenuating circumstances. Since, yeah, it's not like I'm just, back in the barracks with the others. I've been doing some pretty important stuff. I guess I'd have to talk about that with my CO. Why? Do you know something I don't?
No, just usually titles come with obligation as well, in my experience.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I forgot to tell Kevin too. He was busy playing with ducks. But I got a response from Sir Estinian as well. He's ready to come and help us too. So maybe I can ask him because he's the Azure Dragoon, and I'm now the Crimson Dragoon. So maybe what works for him works for me. So, I'll have to ask him when he comes here. So yeah, just let me know when you want me to send word to have Estinian and the troops get here, and I'll get on that right away.
Thank you, Cosette. You've
Yeah,
gone
and
above and
congratulations.
beyond for us, and congrats.
Thank you so much. Oh, I can't wait. Where's Deus? I gotta let her know. I gotta share this with her.
Deus is In the workshop. Nailed it.
Exactly where I'd be. Working on Soul's Bow.
All right. Great. I'm gonna go talk with her. Thanks again, you guys.
No, we should be thanking you. Thank you again. You did all the work.
Now she goes to find Deus.
Yeah, so you'll see me like hunkered down at the workshop at the bench. I got Soul's Bow out in front of me. I'm trying to affix this red crystal into this little, very delicate setting. And I turn around when I see somebody or hear somebody.
Wait, you're already working on the bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so, right? Because it would be.
And you're not with him.
No.
Okay.
That's why I was
Peter
nervous
Mongus.
because Deus took my bow.
That's right.
Precious. Yeah. So when I hear somebody come through the door, I'll like whip around real fast, and I'm wearing my Hawkeye goggles, and my eyes are like huge, like yours. Oh, hey, Cosette.
It's like, Deus, guess what?
What? You seem very energetic all of a sudden. What's going on?
It's like, oh, it's probably from all the green tea I had. But no, I got great news, and so she'll recap what was in the letters to Deus.
Okay, so when you talk about your promotion, I'm super excited. Oh, that's the greatest thing ever, and I'm jumping up and down. And then once you say Estien's coming, I'm like, oh, that guy.
It's like, oh, what's wrong? I thought you liked Estinian.
No, not at all.
Huh?
I feel bad if I ever gave you reason to think that I liked that guy. Have I ever told you about that airship crash we were part of and what he did?
No.
Well, it wasn't pretty, and I'm not going to badmouth the dead, so we'll leave it at that.
Oh, you can't leave me hanging like that.
No, it's okay.
Maybe.
He's your hero, and I understand
The weirdest
that. I have a
thing is
hero
that
too.
the game I'm on,
But
in
Kevin's
our
been
game,
talking about him a
keeps
lot. That
crossing over
Braveheart guy.
numbers,
So,
and it's fucking me up.
you know.
Okay. Well, if it's something really serious and really, bad, let me know. But
Oh,
I mean,
sure,
he's been there for us before. He helped us out in Ishgard.
Yep. Yeah, that he did.
Hmm.
And he's gonna help us out again, like you said. Yay!
Yeah. Yes. Isn't it awesome? It's awesome. I know it's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to say. I'm
So,
so happy for
what do
him. And Hershey got a promotion too. I'm happy for him too.
What are you working on?
Oh, somehow Soul got a hold of Millie's gem. You know the gem that AO actually had from that library we were at?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently it's magical. So when AO got eaten up by Millie, the gem went to Millie. And now that Millie's leaving us, she passed it on to Soul.
Oh.
Yeah. So what's
a soul gem?
Soul gem? Yes. So we're taking this gem and we're trying to merge it with his bow, so that way it pretty much consolidates all of his mystical power in one handy device.
Oh, he's gonna get mystical on us?
Oh, I think he's been trying to the whole time.
Oh.
You should have seen him with the
Really?
papotos earlier. He was gathering papotos like crazy.
Oh.
So I'm not sure
Must
what
be
he's
in
doing.
season. Something mystical?
Very.
Maybe I
Very.
should probably ask him about. Well, I'm sure whatever mystical things he'll be doing, I'll be sure to notice it because nothing gets past these peepers. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Last I saw him, he was in his room beating his bongos. So if you want to tell him the good news, that's probably where you find him.
It's a euphemism, by the way.
Chris, we need to figure out silence your notifications, I think, because you're getting notified. It's every time that something comes into the Baldur's Gate server from our game, we're getting a beep.
All right, I'll try to figure it out.
No, that's okay. It's just going to settings and going to notifications.
Can I just click on this thing and like right click on
Well,
it?
it's also in our server.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Mute conversation.
you could do that.
Oh, I turn it back on. Okay. So, go back to here. Okay, so we're not muted here. We're cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how that works.
Okay. Did the cassette leave?
I think she's done like trying to find everyone separate. I think she's at the point where she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for everyone to kind of gather in the same spot before I start repeating myself over again.
Okay.
Forgot to tell
Guys,
Tamagotchi.
it sounded pretty serious and mystical with what Soul was doing, so she didn't want to interrupt him either.
Very mystical.
Okay. Roll an engineering check for me, please.
Okay. Ooh, a nat 20.
Gonna make you do the check. Working on the bow, you've worked on several weapons now. You have learned about mounting gems and things of that nature. What you can tell working on this bow is that it does have magical ability in it. Magical ability. But you've seen Soul use far more abilities than would be granted by this bow.
Ooh. So Soul's been holding out on us, huh?
That's all you know.
Okay.
You okay over there?
Yeah. I'm at bat right now against you right now. So.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Is that why you stood up and moved away?
Mm-hmm.
Not what I pitched this time.
Cool. We come in, have like a limit break 3 for the battle. That'd be sweet.
That'd be pretty good.
Details you're getting from my bow here.
I know, it's spilling all the beans.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, Soul's got his social security number on the side of his bow.
Yeah. Wasn't you telling me about identity theft?
Yeah, the game
It's a victimless crime.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Yeah, the thing about the limit breaks was just we were going to remind you not to forget about that, adding a 1 to it.
Oh, the 20. All right, I guess. You guys, wait, why would I? You guys are already at level 3.
Are we?
Yeah, that was your Christmas present.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Level 4. Level 4.
Yes, you did. You all celebrated while we did it.
Level 4, coward, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then no, there's no level 4, unfortunately. But yeah, everybody got one free advantage roll of their choice, like an inspiration roll. And
Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
And I gave you level 3 limit break.
Nice. Okay, cool. Going in fully flushed. You know?
Yeah. But you might need it.
Yeah. So does the bow tell me what Soul's favorite color is?
What's Soul's favorite color?
Oh god. Red.
Oh, red.
It doesn't tell you
Blue.
anything.
All right, keep your secrets.
Yeah, it's not that the bow's telling you things. It's just you're able to tell the kind of magic that's in it.
Right, I know. I was just
Yeah.
messing.
Okay.
Get all of the secrets.
Sorry, important text.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, somebody already posted the GIF. I hope Meatwad strikes out. I hope Meatwad hits into a double play. That's what I should say.
Yeah, we love the DP over here.
Yes.
Sounds like something I would do.
DP Meatwad.
That's a lot of meat.
NP.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's only double P. What are you talking about?
Okay, so what's next? Deus working on mounting the gem.
Mm-hmm.
Soul getting drunk without his bow.
He's not getting drunk. He's literally staying in his room playing his bongos to himself and just waiting for the bow to come back.
Yeah.
So you're like fidgety, like you're waiting for your fix.
Yes. Well, he does not enjoy being away from it, and is like, I don't want to be around other people without it.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah. So I'm trying to finish it as quickly as possible, like I told him, and get it back to him.
Okay. And Kenji Tavi are playing mahjong, and Tavi's winning. And Kevin's still training, and getting his butt whooped. Oleana, what are you doing?
Hunting down Kenji, not literally. Realize that
I'm
as
about
I
to
said
lose
it.
more than this game.
Kenji, kunai flies past your ear. No, sorry.
I'm
Okay,
like, wait,
Oleana.
that was the wrong choice of words.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she would walk over to, because she's been doing her own thing all day, and then when Kenji returned from training, I'm presuming with the samurai and Izumi, she would have waited for him to get a reasonable amount of ass whooping at, what was it, mahjong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before she'd walk up to him, and she's wearing her usual red outfit, but she also has a very large snake draped around her shoulders as she approaches Kenji and
Where'd
Tavi.
she get that?
You'll have to ask and find out.
Ooh.
Oleana, do what do I owe this pleasure to?
Well, Mr. Kenji, I actually had a bit of a proposition for you.
Oh?
You could consider it a mixture of an olive branch and a trust exercise.
What do you have in mind?
Well, if you would not mind interrupting your game and accompany me back to my quarters, I will show you. And no, it's not that.
Ooh. Oh.
You want to lead, Kenji? It's up to you.
You had me in 2 moves anyway. Could see it plain as day. Alright, cheers. And he hands 5 gold to Tavi for losing again, and then walks off with Oleana.
The funny thing is, they didn't even have a bet on the game.
It's habit.
Pretty much. Make a drinking game out of the amount of times Kenji's forked over money for losing a game.
Is that why they always play with Kenji?
Hayate's back.
Hey!
It's the boy!
Here comes the boy.
Dad boy?
So Oleana leads Kenji to wherever quarters she was given when she moved here. And there's a surprising amount of opulent decorations that she must have had stored in her carriage that she brought in here. So she's assembled like a 4-post bed or 4-corner post bed with the silk drapes and everything. And there's a large wicker basket to one side of the room, and in the center of the room, what?
That's the thing. I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh. In the center of the room is a large massage table, like one of the ones that has the little hole for your face.
What is going on?
So when they get in the room, she walks over and takes the about 12-foot long cobra off her neck and puts it into the basket where it coils up inside the basket, and then she puts the little top on it.
Now, you didn't even introduce us, and here we are trying to build trust.
Well, her name is Madoka, and she's not very fond of others. She rather likes me, though, as I'm both immune to her fangs and I can selectively heat parts of my body, which makes me a big hit with reptiles.
That would make sense.
So, with that, what I had in mind, I couldn't help but notice that on our first encounter back in Idleshire, you were complaining about a certain soreness that had recently developed in your right arm, and I believe it has affected your output in your training with Azumi that I was observing today. And
Interesting.
I was not lying when I said to Mr. Twain that my focus was in the recuperative arts. So, if you like, I could tend to your body and hopefully alleviate some of these aches and pains in time for the upcoming battle. And at the same time, you could ask a handful of questions, and I will do my best to answer them.
And are you going to ask questions of me? Seems pretty one-sided. Seems like I'm just gaining here.
Well,
Assuming you don't slit my throat while I'm down on the table.
Well, I do intend to stab you with an assortment of needles, as I am an acupuncturist, but I figured that would be more to your benefit than anything. But I have already done extensive research on you, and have been informed by Mr. Hayate that some of that information might have been skewed with a certain bias. But I
All
have
information is skewed with bias, my friend.
Likely true, but in this case, it might be a bit more of an extreme bias, given that the records at the Ura Keep is decidedly paints you as nothing short of a rebellious ne'er-do-well who was responsible for getting his own men killed, insubordination, the murder of Cato's son in cold blood, as opposed to in seemingly justified cause, as I've been recently informed. So I've decided I would rather judge you upon your actions than the misinformation I've been provided.
That seems quite a quick turnaround, considering you and I have had very little words. Altair must speak fairly highly of me.
Well, my hands are bound as long as he deems them bound, so I have nothing other to do with my time than to learn.
Very well. I'm willing to give this a shot. If it makes me swing my sword a little better.
If nothing else, you should find an increase in your capability. So please undress to your comfort level and lie down, and then do you prefer hot or cold?
I tend to find the hot massages tend to get more of it out.
Very well.
And so she waits for you to undress to however comfortable you feel.
He'll strip down to just his underwear, but now you notice something that no one has seen yet, which is his entire upper half of his body is now a tattoo.
Oh, like front and back?
Front, back, both arms. Full tattoo that's been hidden.
Awesome.
In the tattoo, you see depictions of a battlefield, and if you look close enough, things are slightly moving in the tattoo, and you can see Kenji with his flaming sword literally severing Kato's head and going for his son.
Is that something happening like with his pecs? Like whenever he flexes his pecs a certain way, he like severs the head?
Not exactly.
He just like bam, bam.
It's almost like one of those like images you look at, and from different angles, movement happens.
Oh, that's so cool. Did he just get this, or has he always
he's got
had
it
that?
in the break? No, he hasn't always had it. He's been in the bathhouse with you guys.
Okay, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're going to notice it, but no, pop off. That's awesome.
What was the tattoo that he got with Sid?
He didn't get one with Sid, actually.
Oh,
Sid
I thought it
wanted
was both.
support while he got one, and then Kenji was talking about getting one himself.
Nice.
Get fucked.
Cool. So there's definitely a pause for appreciation of a really kick-ass tattoo. And then she applies some oil to her hands and then begins to massage your back. And her hands at first feel like normal temperature, but then they rapidly heat up to like the equivalent of like a hot stone massage temperature, so like 105, 110 degrees.
I'm so jealous of Kenji right now.
Yeah, me
Right?
too.
No,
That
hot
sounds
stone massage
awesome.
is great. And she pays particular attention to like your elbow that was popping. And then after about maybe 20 minutes of that, she unrolls a sleeve of acupuncture needles, very slender and silver for all of them for antiseptic purposes, and then proceeds to go around all the chakra points of the back with the acupuncture needles while lighting little moxibustion incense cones and placing them along Kenji's back as well.
Oh, I need this. Not Kenji. Will needs this.
Right?
All right. So, first question. What happened to your body below your neck?
Well, straight to the point.
Yeah, I ain't much one to beat around the bush.
Jesus.
Well, that happened when I was 17. So, almost 10 years now. Have you ever been to the capital city of Bukyo, Mr. Kenji?
Daz, have I been to the capital city?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The capital is quite a wonderful place, forbidden to outsiders, so only natives of Hingashi may attend, and that is where I was born. However, while the major districts make Hingashi look like slums, I grew up in the actual slums. And it was a all-around terrible childhood.
Here's a picture.
My father was a gambler and my mother was an addict, and they sold me to a local crime lord on my 17th birthday. No, sorry, 16th birthday.
Huh? Coke. That's what I said.
Which one?
And well, he's dead now, so I doubt you would have heard of him. But it was in his care where I, at first, was treated like a princess. I received an education, I received actual food, so I was no longer malnourished, though I've always been this thin.
And you can see from what she's wearing, like even with the artificial body, it's very much like she's very tall but borderline lanky with her proportions.
And so what I thought was a blessing turned out to be much worse, as
Show you a couple websites too.
his actual intent in purchasing me to clear my parents' debt was to turn me into this. Over the course of a year of many surgeries that I don't really remember most of,
No
but it was on my 17th birthday that I have my first real memory of this post augmented state. And in a fit of justified rage, I ripped him limb from limb because he did not think to put any limiters in my free will before augmenting me thusly.
Well, the way I see it, he got what he deserved.
Certainly. And that's actually the same day I met Mr. Hayate, as he had been tasked with taking out that very same crime lord for failure to pay dividends to Kato. But I had already finished the task for him.
And I'll bet he capitalized on all that money, didn't he?
Well, I didn't. In hindsight, probably, but he basically told me that I had owed him a death and brought me back to Ura Keep, where I was trained for a number of years before taking on my current missions.
Well, that makes sense. Ayate's got a good eye for talent. I guess next question. Your friend I killed, what was he to you?
He was at first a mentor. He was the eldest of, we call ourselves the Disciples of the Viper, and he was the senior student. He arguably trained me more than Mr. Hayate did, as Hayate despises that we call ourselves that, which does nothing to diminish our desire to be known
Yeah,
as such.
do you mind if I call him the Viper? It'd be great fun for me. If it
By
offends
all,
you, though, I won't do it.
no, by all means, your long-standing relationship with Mr. Hayate, while confusing and nebulous to me, permits you a greater degree of leeway than I will ever have with him. But
Thank you, I appreciate it.
to answer your question, he was a mentor, a friend, sometimes a lover, but mostly a comrade in arms, which is why I was so distraught when I had found Master Hayate sipping sake with you in Idleshire those weeks back.
Yeah, I understand that. He was a good fighter, if it's any consolation to you. Nearly took me out.
I couldn't tell you the amount of the times he's knocked me on my back in training. Only once did I ever get the better of him, and it was solely due to the unexpected bursts of strength that this body can grant me.
Well, seeing what you did to Kevin the other day is any indication, I think they're not as unexpected as anymore.
Well, in the spirit of honesty, I cheated. Those arm wraps multiply my strength several-fold, though he still did not stand a chance of beating me in a fistfight.
Cheated despite having the upper hand. You are a disciple of the Viper.
He does not caution restraint when it comes to the application of force to the right target.
No, he does not. He also does not caution cheating at cards, because that man is a cheat, and I love him to pieces.
I'll have to keep that in mind. This is a very interesting opportunity to get to know the more human side of the Viper, apart from his relatively deific status amongst us disciples.
Well, you can ask me anything. It's only fair. I'm asking you questions.
I don't even know where to begin. What is his favorite color?
Blue. No, yellow.
Now, see, that's a difficult question. Us guys don't exactly talk about favorite colors very often. I will say, the man does like gold.
That is very true. Well, if I think of something, I will let you know. I haven't even thought to be curious about what I might be curious about.
Well, the world's nothing if not a place to sate our curiosity.
Actually, I do have one unrelated question.
Shoot.
What is Miss Xylo's profession?
Wait, who's Silo?
Deus.
Oh! Oh, it says it in her name. Profession? What do you mean? Like, she's a tinkerer. She makes things. In fact, she created that mahjong set you saw me losing with just in the other room.
Is that something that she does as a hobby, or is she a skilled machinist?
Both, I think. I think she does it as a hobby for fun, and she loves what she does, so she makes money on it on the side. If I had to guess.
I
To
might
be
have to.
honest, I don't really know what any of these people do outside of Kevin was a farmer, Sid was a teacher, most of us are soldiers in one way or another. But day-to-day living, it's not much something a lot of us have had time to think about.
Well, I might have to seek her out. I have not yet been able to find someone who's actually skilled enough to help identify the inner machinations of my form.
Oh, I think if there's
Tends to
anyone on
leave people stumped.
if there's anyone on this side of Kugane who can understand it, it's him. Her. Shoot.
Well, and if she ever decides to retire from tinkering, I can certainly get her a job with the madam.
Oh, that makes sense.
Awesome.
Damn, Deus.
Here's the thing, though. I think no matter how overt you were with that offer, I don't think she'd quite understand it. Now, her and Kevin have this way with words, where they just think it's a bit. I can't tell. But it always happens. They will say the most overtly sexual things and mean something totally different. It takes some getting used to.
True fact.
Well, I'm sure I could find a client base that's interested in that, but if she's already has her heart set on someone else, then I should not interfere.
Truth be told, don't know where her heart is. You'd have to ask her that yourself. I know she cares deeply for the people in her life, but in that element of heart, no idea.
Well, then, with that, I will remove these needles if there's any other pressing questions you might have.
Yeah. Are you in constant pain? Is that what the opium's for?
There are bouts of phantom pain, but it's more like when you have a limb that's fallen asleep and it's almost come back to full sensitivity, but it's still just a little bit off. That is my every waking moment from the neck down.
Oh, that makes sense. Honestly,
And
get into Days. She could help you out, I think. I don't know. But
it's
at the very
worth a
least, I think
shot.
she'd much enjoy the task of looking into you.
Have to chalk that down as something I haven't experienced before. But yes, so that's the main reason for the opium. The frequency is because the body comes with many perks, one of which is it is functionally immune to most poisons after a few seconds. So any respite that I might get from the opium lasts but a fleeting moment.
And that's why you have to keep getting stronger and stronger, huh?
Yes. Same thing with any liquor or other substances.
Well, you know that road eventually runs out, right?
It's a bridge I'll have to cross when I come to it.
You know, there are ways to help with pain that don't involve drug use. I know that's kind of ironic coming from the man who's drank his fair share of sake, but
Sorry.
could teach you meditation. That's how it's said.
It could be worth a shot. I've had a bit of practice of getting out of my own head.
Well, let's see if Days can fix up your nerves first. Maybe they weren't attached properly. Maybe there's issues in there that could be fixable. Although you may want a doctor as a cross consultant. Maybe we fly Sid in or something. Teleport Sid in. Whatever needs to happen there.
Well, if Deus keeps me apprised of what she's doing, I have more than enough medical knowledge myself to guide her.
Yeah, that would make sense. My elbow ain't popping right now.
Good. I hoped it would be addressed. I've spent, contrary to what Mr. Hayate's track record is, I've actually taken very few lives in the course of this work. I was more so oriented at gathering intel for him and the other disciples to take advantage of, given my position within high society as one of the Oiron of the capital.
Well, good. I like that for you. Try to take as few lives as possible unless you have to. You don't want to end up an old man with a rusty conscience. You know what I'm saying?
The rusty?
Yeah, it's all rusty. Shut up, God.
Just like my trombone.
Well, thankfully, my body...
Give it a second. Oh, I can get the rest.
Sorry, I had to leave for the trombone comment. It's legally obligated.
Well, thankfully,
My
my
lawyer's
body seems immune to rust.
Yeah, but your mind ain't. No mind is.
Fair. Well, I'm done working on you now. You may re-robe and just mind the basket. Madoka is not fond of strangers.
You know, I wouldn't mind meeting her, especially if you got some anti-venom anywhere around here. I tend to be pretty good with animals, actually.
The snake is gonna rear up and kick you in the chest.
Not again!
Very well. One moment.
And so Oleana will go over. She'll dry her hands on a towel because they're all oily, and then pull out the 12-foot cobra and wrap it around her. Yes. It's detachable and prehensile.
Oh my.
Oh my.
But so she wraps the snake around her shoulders and neck multiple times, and then there's it's all. I mean, Kenji's incredibly perceptive, so he can basically see the parts where the snake is touching begin to heat up on Oleana's shoulders, so the snake is more comfortable.
That is fascinating.
Was a gift from a suitor from Rods Han. I actually have a number of exotic gifts back in the capital that I plan to send Hancock to retrieve.
And I imagine this gift could play a good part in your business.
Maddie is mostly there for a deterrent, so that if someone tries to get more than I've bargained for, there's a venomous cobra to dissuade them, so that I don't have to break cover and dissuade them myself.
That is a sound plan. Is there anything she likes, like scratches under the chin or a very, very slow approach?
Definitely a slow approach, but she does like to be stroked along the back of her cape.
Oh, all right. Mind if I give it a shot?
Your funeral.
Animal handling check! I get to roll a die this session!
I think you could sneak a couple.
18!
It bites you. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
What's a little coagulated blood in your stream between friends?
What's a little local necrosis? Come on!
Yeah, so being a snake, it's not like she exactly purrs or anything, but doesn't stop you from stroking and just does a...
Yes, my character is on.
Well, nice to meet you too, little snake. I'll be on my way, but I appreciate you doing this for me, Elena. It means a lot.
Oleana.
Oleana, I'm so sorry. Kevin kept saying shit and it confused me.
He makes me question my own name at times with his pronunciation.
The times I've almost said Ken, and then messed up, let me tell you.
Very well. Feel free to let the others know that if they seek or need similar treatment that they can seek me out. Might as well make myself useful while I'm here.
Very well, but I think it might behoove you to make that offer yourself. Get your own goodwill going, you know? That way it's not me offering the services of another member, you know? It's
I
your gift to
suppose.
give, my friend.
Though it would help to have an endorsement from you so that they don't worry overly much. I don't know if they fully understand the extent of my connection with Mr. Hayate, and I intend to keep that as shallow as possible.
Fair enough. I think they suspect you want to kill me, not much them, so I don't think they're too worried.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Very well. Have a good rest of your night.
You as well. Appreciate the olive branch.
And she'll give him a formal bow as she goes and puts away all her stuff.
And he'll bow and go lose at more mahjong.
Okay. Cassette, anything you want to do right now?
No.
Okay. How about Dan? Still working on the bow.
Yeah. And as soon as I'm done, then I will go and give it to Soul right away. So.
How long do we say it would take? About 4 hours? Is that what it was?
Just a little bit of time. Yeah, it's just sort of fixing.
Okay. Sure, we'll say that you're done.
Okay, then I'll go back. Soul, it's me.
Oh.
It's me. I got the stuff.
Well, I got the money, so just open up the door.
On 3 or?
Here you go.
Thank you. Hold it up. Look at the ruby on it.
Yeah, I have it facing outward because I figure you want to point it towards your enemies.
That was a really great idea to face it out towards my enemies.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have any trouble with us, or?
No, in fact, I had time to celebrate Cassette's promotion while I was doing it. So no.
The what?
Oh, well, she got promoted. You should probably go talk to her because she wanted to tell you it herself. Very great honor.
Soul's gonna use sending.
By choice. He did it by choice this time.
It was a big character arc.
Yeah.
Congrats on your promotion. I knew you were capable of it.
And this just comes out of nowhere in Cassette's head.
Yeah, pretty much.
It'd be similar to a link pearl.
Oh, okay. So would Cassette know that this is Soul using sending?
It sounds like Soul. You hear it in
Okay.
his voice.
Okay. So she's still working all that green tea through her. So unfortunately he caught her midstream. So you hear the small scream. You hear a small scream down the hall.
Oh god, I'm never using that spell again. Well, thank you, Deus. I really appreciate it, but please never ask me to use sending again.
Oh, I won't. Do we just, talk to the professor in the morning like we already agreed to, and
I don't know if I can do that anymore.
Really?
I heard a yell, and yeah, it's too much for me.
Okay, well, I don't want you to overtax yourself by any means.
Well, I appreciate it.
Were you holding your bow when you used sending?
Yes.
Okay.
I had grabbed it before.
That's right.
Yeah, so is there anything you wanted to tell me, though?
No, unless you have any greater healing potions you want to give up.
Oh, you know what? I thought I had one, right? Oh, no, I used it in the combat class.
We have a bunch still
Yeah, I have some right in the bag.
in the bag. Also, we got some from the fight.
Yeah.
As rewards, I think. Yeah.
I don't think there are. Well, hold on. Let me check the.
Oh, yeah, let me
list.
check. I feel like there was. I could be wrong.
Yeah, we have 10 potions of greater healing that we have from various sources.
Yeah.
Sure, okay. Because Soul bought 10 on his own, so he's trying to find as many as he can without like spending more on that. And so, no.
We have so much money. Just.
Definitely give it to you though.
Appreciate you. If you come across any greater healing potions, let me know, because I think that'll be good for our party.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll go talk to Kevin about it. I know Kevin's got a bunch.
Thank you. I appreciate you talking to Kevin instead of me.
Of course. Oh, instead? Oh.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, you're talking to him instead of me, so.
Oh, instead of you talking to
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes.
I see.
I appreciate that.
Okay. All right, well, good night.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Soul will keep an eye out for Kevin for asking for more papotas if he can, but he's not going to go walking around the castle right now, just if he sees them.
Yeah, you need some alone time.
Yes.
Right, so I'll say good night, Soul. I'll close the door.
So Deus closes the door and you turn around, and sitting on your bed is a white-robed Asian saying, Solus, don't you think it's time to embrace your destiny?
I throw a potato at it.
The image goes away.
Does it come back?
Nope.
Well, kind of wish I didn't throw the potato, but I'm also glad that I threw the potato. Look around my room, no responses.
Nope.
Ink Floyd, you got something to say?
Squish.
Fuck on the bed. Just trying to wipe it out, but yeah. Just keeping an eye out for any more voices that come around.
There's a change of linen in the closet.
We're gonna have to change that.
Okay. Deus, you're going to find Kevin?
Yeah, we'll go find Kevin and
Okay.
talk to him about the potions for soul.
Okay. When you do find Kevin, Zeralja standing over him like this, and Kevin sitting on a bench drinking some water?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin, what are you sitting around for? I thought you should be training.
Hey, Deej, yeah, I think everything hurts. The last time I was stretched that deep, I couldn't puke for a week. You know, constipation and whatnot.
That's how you know it's working.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm getting stronger. Watch how fast I am. And you see Kevin like slowly trying to pick up his arm, but it's like so sore. Yeah, oh man. Can I do something for you, Deej? We're doing 3 days, and we just finished the second part.
Oh,
That was the first part.
That was the first part. Man, I'm gonna get super strong, I think,
Wow.
if I survive.
That's great, Kevin. That's great. And you were moving so fast, it looked like you were going in slow motion. It's like my eye couldn't keep up with it.
You can see Kevin's like confidence start rising. Oh, really, Deej? Oh my God, I thought I just was moving slow for a second. Well, I guess this is really working.
Yeah, just keep up at it. Oh, one thing I do want to ask you though, Soul is working on a project, and he was asking if we had any extra greater healing potions that we could give to him.
Oh, well, yeah, I think I have 2 in my bag over there. I kind of point. Also, just take like, I don't know, I have 1,000, I kept 1,000 gil out of my bag and go get him something nice. All those healing potions. How many does he need?
I don't know. He went up to his room. He had an armful of papotos earlier today, and I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, okay, well, better take 5,000 then, just to be safe.
Okay, Kevin. Boy, you're very generous. That's what I love about you. And I'll give him a peck on the cheek, and then I'll go to his pack, and I'll start rifling through it.
Was that? Did you give him bless?
No, just
No.
give him a peck on the cheek.
It wasn't blown kisses.
Blown kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Kevin like freezes, turns red, falls over slowly, and is like stiff. Not that stiff, just like not moving stiff.
Yeah, could be both.
I removed 5,000 gold, so go buy it, please.
Okay, yeah. So I'll take out the 5,000 gil, and I'll take the 2 potions that he gave, and then I'll go back to Soul. And
As you're walking away, here's Zeralja say, "Your break was over 10 minutes ago."
Hey, yes, master, or sir, or whatever. Goes back to training.
I'll go back and give Soul the stuff and tell him, hey, Soul, Kevin gave you an additional 5,000 gil to go purchase more potions.
So Soul is gonna go and purchase 10 more potions from it.
Okay, that's actually all that the town had left. They're gonna have to make more.
Oh, the one I bought before or after that?
No, the 10 that you just bought now, that was the last of what
Okay.
they had.
So I have 20 altogether.
Yeah, they're gonna start to make some more, but it takes time.
And plus the 2 that Kevin gave as well.
Ah, yeah.
So it's 22, right?
Beautiful.
Don't forget that concoction only lasts a week.
Yeah, I'm not making it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna be carrying around these.
I'm really happy with that weapon, both what it does and the restrictions that I made around it. I think.
Oh,
it's
I
cool.
love it. I think it works really well.
Yeah, you gotta plan ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next? Tavi, what are you doing?
Drinking.
Sounds good.
Anything else?
I mean, we're still at the castle, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
so
can go prepare the troops. Figure out how to integrate the chocobo riders, the 50 that Triple C's bringing.
Yep.
Well, they're not here yet, so you're just
I
prepping.
know, but like figuring it out. You know, how are we gonna hide them, Braveheart style?
Oh my god. Okay.
sure.
Oh, by the by, like in passing, Cassette, like if she passes Soul in the hallway, she's just gonna give him like a really awkward like, and just keep walking.
It's like that I walked in on you while you're in the shower kind of thing.
Yeah.
She was midstream, bro. Come on.
Carl's very confused. Just. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
They're both scarred.
Well, she doesn't know how it works. Like she doesn't know like if he can read her thoughts or knows what she's doing or whatnot. She knows that he does sending stuff, but she doesn't know what he does with the sending stuff.
See, I think the fun part is that Soul really doesn't know either. So, yeah, that's why it's very awkward between them.
Okay. So you've got Ishgardian Knights on the way. You now have a Magitech Reaper Mark II custom. I was getting there.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
You're going to have Sid, Biggs, and Wedge that are going to be joining you.
And Estinian.
And Estinian. What was that?
I said good old X-Wings.
Yes, they except they're mana cutters, not X-Wings. Oh, maybe I should just call them X-Wings. Maybe. Or A-Wings. Mel Gibson spreads a conspiracy about LA fires on Fox. Of course he does.
You heard about the Braveheart.
Yeah.
They can't be X.
I literally just got a notification about Mel Gibson.
Makes sense.
Surprising. It's very sad.
He's a piece of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but he is the Braveheart.
He's an insane piece of shit.
Yeah, that too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. And it looks like nobody's reaching out to the Garleans for help. Was anybody going to try to recruit other friends that you've made along the way?
Gotta get Slizzo in this.
Give Slizzo a spear.
I mean, I don't think Soul, because God, he's such a worthless like.
No, you're not.
Army guy. He can't bring any army guys, but yeah, he's ready to roll. But yeah.
What about the Circle of Knowing? Can we get them in on this?
Ooh.
Good question. You haven't really asked about them for a while.
Have we tried to contact them in a while?
We only know where one of them is. Tataru is a merchant in Ul'dah.
You saw Thancred in Charlian.
Mm-hmm.
Saw, but don't know where they went off to.
Right.
They're so mysterious.
So wait, are we now over prepping for this sort of thing?
Kind
Because
of.
it feels like okay, because I'm like it kind of feels like we're getting ready to fight like the very very last fight of the campaign with all the prep work that we're doing.
I look at it as like the second biggest fight of the campaign. Second to last big fight.
you get TPK'd, it's the last fight.
Yeah.
That's true.
Of course, there's always my way out.
Yeah, because we still don't know what's going on with the circle. We know there's this catastrophe coming that is very unclear. We know that the Garlean army was trying to stop the circle. Well, part of the Garlean army, what is it, the 10th division, 9th division, was trying to stop the circle of knowing. There's something going on there, but that's as much as we know. We just know those bad things. And Omega, right? Omega knowing that ties into all this. So it's all questions right now.
There's a lot left, if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm
It's gonna
worried
be a
like
big fight. We're literally fighting an entire like huge army.
I would never ever say that you're over preparing for anything in D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to me. Especially when it comes to me. Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want to feel like because I don't want to because it kind of feels like we're using all of our trump cards by asking all of our favors in at once, sort of for this.
Are you talking by video game logic where you only get one help one time from each of these factions?
Yeah.
Them to do more.
Hey guys, I know that you just helped us kill this monster, but there's this other monster.
It's it's just kind of weird because how many times have we saved the world now and we're just like doing this one, like, okay, we're just asking you this one time. I know that we've helped you guys out numerous times before, but just this one time.
I think
It's
you're
like
looking at it
Shepard and
wrong.
Mass
It's more
Effect.
like,
I think so.
it's more like, hey, there's this really bad guy with this big town, and he has an entire army, and they're all trained soldiers, and he has some type of crazy monster creature that's his son. Can we get some help? Yeah, you don't want this.
Besides, they could get trade deals with our town off this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and
you're
not to
right.
mention,
I think
we
I am making it a little bit more
ourselves.
complicated than it needs to be. Yeah, you're
Not
right.
make it more complicated. It's good.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you're worrying about this.
No,
honestly.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Actually, I love this prep that you guys are doing because normally you're going in headstrong, like ice the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
With Kevin on our team?
Yeah, crazy. He likes to plan and be patient.
Yeah, dude, he's bravehearting. Come on.
Yeah, he's bravehearting. Okay.
What if one of our limit breaks or something, like each character was able to like summon, like pull up a summon, and one of Kevin's summon was Mel Gibson's version as Braveheart?
Sick.
I would TPK the
I'd let him die. Yeah, because he needs to be sacrificed.
Kevin's summon would be a giant Popoto falling from the sky.
Well, just we did get
Kevin
something
summons.
They had something that had leadership on one of the items that fell. You could technically leadership everyone and start creating an army that way too.
Kevin summons Trump and Elon.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's something Kevin would do.
No, they get summoned and they immediately join the enemy.
Yeah, that's also what they would do.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week, I believe.
Hey, next time we really are going to go to March. Can we at least start marching? Unless there's something else that we need to do, like a time skip?
My question is, over the next week, if there's anything else that you wanted to do, prepare. We can do that. We could also do the side stories that we were doing on Discord, which I think is great. But if you want to do any prep leading up to a time skip or straight up to the march, then we can do that as well. It's going to depend on when you want to do the march. Are you waiting for Kevin to finish his training with Zeralja, or what are you waiting for?
That's what Kevin wants, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way.
Yeah,
I want to know if I get my new armor, if that's even a thing.
The Ishgardian
Can we,
said that in 2 weeks to get to you.
Yeah, I think we should wait. I mean, I think Soul would, because he's obviously scared of everything. He wants to wait until Kevin finishes his training and we can get the Ishgardian like reinforcements. But
And IRL, Mike had told me earlier that he can for sure be here on the 28th. So if we have a session in between that's not necessarily as narratively important, then that could line up well with Mike's schedule too, so he could join us
He
for
also
that.
said that he could use PTO if he.
Well, yeah, but that if we could avoid that.
Yeah.
Also, I will see what I can do about getting work off that night.
Okay.
Ooh.
But the 29th is one of my work days, so I'm going to see if I can get that night off.
Cool.
Or the 28th, I mean. 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know because I want to make sure definitely you need to be there for it.
Can we
Or else we'll have
build
to figure out
the
something else to do. Moogle Quest.
Can we build the sister ray on top of our castle?
No.
Why not?
7 reference.
Okay, how about this? If we have to delay a week and there's not much to do next week, we could kind of do a quick Moogle quest, side quest.
Maybe. Who says it's gonna be quick?
Well, I have no good point. Okay, damn it. Okay, well maybe not then.
All right. You guys discuss, figure out what's gonna happen, plan when you want most of this to happen, and let me know before next week, preferably by Sunday. And anything that's going on before then.
So I guess I guess this all leads to Mike needs to tell us as well as Ken has to be there for the fight. So we kind of need to know the availability, and that will kind of make us help decide what we're going to do. If we're going to like play around with time for a sec, and say, hey, let's do the Moogle quests after we arrive, training people, blah blah blah.
I can probably make the Tuesday work. I'm going to see what I can do because it's a shift that I haven't technically accepted, but it's part of a week-long package, so I need to make it work.
Yeah,
where are you working now?
This is back at COC, just picking up some work in between.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Because
I don't want
film is dead.
Yeah, I know it's dead right now. I don't want you to lose your job, so just let us know. Like I said, we could easily create something in the meanwhile, and then come back with no time lost. Right? We just do it in between time while we're prepping.
Sure.
Okay. Good night, my friends. GG's.
Good night.
Yeah. And good job on the backstory. And by the way, Kevin hasn't forgot. He still keeps an ear out to Deej. I assume your room is right next to mine, Deej. In the castle. Yeah, because he still knows something is you keep hearing voices, so he's always trying to listen for voices for you.
Okay.
Because you still have the death murder thing that's up there.
Maybe.
So funny. Good night, guys. Bye.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Hello.
All right. Good job.
Yeah, good job. I'm curious if Eliana's ever gonna come over to Ken's side. Or is she just scheming? Is this just along the plan now? Yeah, I'm gonna get to know you, but I'm still gonna kill you.
I mean, Hayate said she can't, so she can't.
Yeah, well, I know she can't right now, but yeah, that's my point. What happens?
And what better way to gain someone's trust than being a bit vulnerable with them?
Yeah. Had I not been training, Kevin would have walked by and dropped trow and asked for a massage.
Oh,
God. Oh my God, yeah.
He's gonna just keep giving massages until it's time to kill him, and then she's just gonna stab him while he's laying there.
Yep. Does Kevin know that she's a courtesan, or does he just think she might be?
Well, she knows now. He knows now. Oh, you should go open up a prostitution place, a brothel.
Prostitution place.
You know what I meant. Yeah. Anyway, awesome session, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.